Reggae Just Extra with Ras Dennis.
To lose 2 diamonds in 1 week is too heartbreaking to put into words. A message from Copeland Forbes, a former manager of the Mighty Diamonds, and Peter Tosh. Tragedy struck the legendary roots reggae act, Mighty Diamonds, as 2 founding members, lead singer Donald Tabby Shaw and longtime band mate Fitzroy Bunny Simpson, both died within days of each other. On March 30th, 2022, Jamaicans woke up to the news that legendary reggae artist Donald Tabby Shaw, the lead singer for the Mighty Diamonds, has passed away. What makes this devastating news harder to swallow is learning the manner in which he died.
And Winter Road, factions within these 2 areas would have been engaged in gang conflicts. We're talking about as far back as 2012. Because of the status of Mr. Shaw, he has jumped out at us as someone who has a son that lives in this area who is a violence producer. This is an area that has been embroiled in gang conflict for a number of years, which include activities of this particular.
Shaw, aged 67, was shot and killed in a drive-by shooting that occurred on McKinley Crescent in St. Andrew, where the prolific trio were one of the country's longest-running and most venerated reggae acts. 3 days later, on April 1st, Simpson died at the age of 71 at an undisclosed hospital following a long battle with diabetes. My name is Ras Dennis, and you are welcome to another video by Reggae Just Extra.
You are now watching Reggae Just Extras, the Mighty Diamonds edition.
Today's episode is centered around the circumstances surrounding the death of Donald Tabby Shaw, lead singer of the Mighty Diamond Band. Kindly subscribe to this channel, like, share, and most importantly, hit the notification bell to be the first to watch our next video.
The battlefield, yeah, yeah. No, my brethren.
Formed in 1969 in the Trenchtown section of Kingston, the Mighty Diamonds, Shaw, Simpson, and Lloyd Judge Ferguson, now the trio's lone surviving member, recorded a string of singles in the early 70s alongside legends like Lee Scratch Perry, Bunny Lee, and Derek Harriott. After a successful stint on the Channel One label, and amid a surge of worldwide popularity for the reggae genre in the mid-70s, the Mighty Diamonds signed with Virgin to release their first most enduring LP, 1970 SIXS Right Time, with the harmonious trio backed by the classic rhythm duo Sly and Robbie. Right Time is simply one of the finest reggae LPs ever released. Rolling Stone wrote of the album in 1976, and its standing remains the same today. Sadly, Simpson had suffered a stroke in October 2015. Unable to continue performing with the group, he was replaced by singer Joseph Capo Diamond Benaya. According to a press release from Jamaica's Ministry of Culture, the beloved Tabby Diamond was killed in a ride-by shooting. The gunman, reportedly, was riding a bicycle while standing with a group of friends close to his home on McKinley Crescent in the western Kingston community of Waterhouse. Owen Beckford, identified by some media sources as Tabby's brother-in-law, also died in the gunfire while 3 others were seriously wounded. It's been widely reported that Tabby's killing was a reprisal for a murder committed by his son, Jamarly Shaw, the leader of the McKinley Crescent gang. With the younger Shaw currently incarcerated, Tabby became the target. The vicious attack has stunned those who knew Tabby and his many fans around the world. Whoever took Tabby's life has robbed a music, robbed a culture, robbed a country. They have robbed the world, and I hope they will answer to somebody, somewhere, for this wicked, evil, cruel deed, said producer Gussie Clark.
This is the place to be for your reggae gist, facts, and culture.
Tabby was, as his vocals sound, calm, collected, easygoing, or, as we say in Jamaica, a humble calf, and he did not deserve what happened to him. Clark produced several albums with the Diamonds, including 1980s Changes, which featured their adored ganja anthem Pass the Couchie. I am 100% sure Bunny was aware of what happened to Tabby, and whatever caused Bunny to depart from us, Tabby's murder would have contributed to it. Now, we have to be on watch for Judge. I am not sure how strong he is at this moment because losing 2 members of his team has had a serious impact on him.
You are now watching Reggae Gist Extras, the Mighty Diamonds edition.
As news of Tabby's murder spread, the group's former manager, Copeland Forbes, said, "What kind of a mad world are we living in when such a humble person like Tabby loses his life just sitting at his door and without being in a mix-up with anyone? Why would they shoot a man who represented what ghetto youths could aspire to become?" Forbes, who grew up with Tabby, shares numerous stories about traveling with the Diamonds and other reggae superstars he has managed over the past 5 decades, including Peter Tosh. He recalls accompanying them to their first show in New York City in 1976 and credits them for helping to move reggae out of the club circuit and into the concert halls there with a sold-out show at Manhattan's Hunter College. He also reminisced on their performance at the Reading Festival in the UK where, along with the late Uroy, they were pelted with eggs and tomatoes as the only reggae acts on a punk rock bill. That was their first trip to the UK, in 1976, promoting their Right Time album for Virgin Records. They were brave, they never ran from the stage. By about the 4th song the missiles stopped. I don't know if the audience ran out of tomatoes or just started to like the music, Forbes laughs. Tabby had a special voice. He could sing anything, ballads, jazz, and he was one of the nicest people, so I am trying to come to grips with what has happened. May he and Bunny's souls rest in peace. They are going to be missed, but the Diamonds are forever. Commissioner of Police Major General Anthony Anderson confirmed that the killing of reggae artiste Tabby Diamond, the lead singer of the Mighty Diamonds, is directly linked to his son, who is in custody for murder. He further expressed concern that criminals are targeting people related to gunmen, and Tabby Diamond was one such victim, as one of his sons is a known violence producer currently detained on a murder charge. Rebel Salute promoter and veteran reggae artist Tony Rebel, reflecting on Tabby Diamond's killing, he condemned the influx of guns into the island. "Most of the guns in Jamaica come from Jamaicans in America sending guns here, and we want them to stop," he says. Send money, send things that can help people uplift themselves. The culture of violence is here, but if you don't have the tool, then you won't have anything to work with. While many have questioned Tabby Diamond's choice to remain in the crime-plagued inner city when he had the means to move to more affluent, safer uptown areas of Kingston, Rebel says that wouldn't necessarily have changed the tragic outcome. When most Jamaicans get money, they move uptown, but Tabby stayed in the community where he had lived for over 40 years because he tried to build his community, and it helped to motivate others in the inner city by knowing Tabby Diamond lived here, he says. Peter Tosh was shot and killed at his uptown home in 1987, so it doesn't matter where you are. If they are after you, they will come for you. It is very sad to know that Tabby, who didn't trouble anyone, died for someone else's sins. He sang many songs that were prophetic towards his death. When the right time comes, some go bawl for murder, and they bawled for murder when he died. Tabby was a legend in his own right, and his death is tough to process. May their gentle souls rest in peace, and to you watching this episode, may the Lord watch over your going out, and your coming in, now and forevermore. Amen. Thanks for watching, and do remember to subscribe, give it a like, and post a positive comment in the comment section below, and I'll see you again very soon for another video.
Many thanks for watching Reggae Gist Extra with Ras Dennis.